saw a video that is going viral on TikTok of a girl sharing how she's so tired of being single that she feels like she's left behind because all of her friends are getting married or moving in with their partners and so on. Take a look.
I genuinely just want love in my life so badly, and I'm so sick of waiting. Like, when is it going to be my turn? How much harder do I have to pray and manifest and wait? I feel like I'm being punished for something I didn't do. Am I just supposed to be alone? Like, is that the message? All of my friends have their fiancés and their boyfriends and their husbands that they prioritize. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I've been left behind.
Then I was so surprised when I looked at the comment section and saw hundreds, if not thousands of people commenting things like, I never thought I would find a video that summarizes my experience so spot on. Or same, I am 28 and have always been the single friend. All of my friends are moving in with their partners, getting married, etc. And I'm still in my childhood bedroom. I don't know what is wrong with me. Or even comments like, I'm in the same boat. I'm 39, never been married or had any children, and I even wonder if I'm being punished. And several men also were commenting things like, I feel this to my core. I don't know why it's so hard to find someone to love me the way I love. And this video really spoke to me because I have been on this boat for so long as well. I'm in my late 30s now and I'm happily married, but it wasn't an easy journey. So I want to share how I navigated this phase in my life and what helped me to get to the other side of it. Other than all the people who shared how they resonated with her, there were also people who reacted to her videos saying that the reason why so many women in their late 20s or 30s are complaining about being single is because they focused on their careers and on becoming independent and now they regret it. But the reality is that a lot of men are also struggling with the same issue. In my case, for example, I was always open to being in a relationship and getting married since I was a teenager. I actually got married in my early 20s, but it did not work out and I got divorced. I was always attracting the wrong people for me. I had several troubled relationships and I really had to work on myself and improve my self-love and self-value before I was able to be in a healthy relationship. And even then, I still had to be alone for several years after I felt I was ready for a relationship, just because I could not find anyone comparable. But this is not the case for everyone. Every situation is unique. I know being alone is hard and sucks sometimes, and nothing that I say will make this feeling go away. I can only share about my experience and maybe it will bring some hope to some of you. I know a lot of people are tired of hearing things like just focus on yourself, but this is really what helped me. I channeled the pain I felt into working on myself and building my career. Not because I wanted to be a boss baby independent woman, but because I wanted to feel a sense of purpose in my life. I wanted to feel I was doing something meaningful with my time and that I was helping some people in the process. I also had to pay my bills, of course, but I wanted to find a way to bring fulfillment and purpose into my life regardless of my relationship status. That also helped me learn new skills and grow as a person. I also focused on my personal developments. I tried to understand what was in my power to change, and I gained a lot of self-awareness in the process, which helped me make better choices in my dating life. But then there was loneliness. Even though I focused on my purpose in life and personal development, there were still countless days when I felt really lonely. I remember spending weekends wishing I had someone by my side. I would go out to work out, ride my bicycle, rollerblades, watch a movie, walk around, etc. I would do anything I could to try to distract myself, but in reality I felt quite lonely often, especially because I had left my country and I didn't even have my family with me. On top of that, I'm an introvert and have very few friends, which did not help. This situation lasted for years and it was not healthy because it made me make poor decisions. I noticed that this feeling of being lonely and wanting a partner made me entertain people that were not good for me. I wanted someone so badly that I was willing to ignore all the red flags just to find myself heartbroken again and again. Time really helped me learn these lessons. Mindfulness practices like meditation, yoga, and exercise in general were also essential to help me stay centered, until eventually I was able to find peace and joy in my life, even though I was single and even though I wanted a partner. I was no longer needy. I was no longer thinking, oh, I wish I had someone with me right now. I was no longer bored with my life. I was able to find peace and feel okay, even when I had nothing to do or no one to call. In these moments, I would lay on my couch, relax, watch a movie, and not feeling like something is missing. This was a huge shift for me. I was able to balance out the feeling of wanting a relationship with being truly happy and fulfilled on my own at the same time. I fully let go, and I remember even thinking several times that even if a relationship is not for me, and even if it never happens, I would be okay. So I stopped looking and just lived my life day after day until I was invited to speak at a festival in Montenegro. I was excited for this experience, and I had no expectation of meeting anyone. It was a good feeling of freedom because before, so many times I went out and secretly wished I would meet someone just to go back home feeling disappointed. So, just like that, when I least expected, it happens. At this festival in Boiana, Montenegro, I met Stefan. I lived in Los Angeles and he lived in Serbia, so I thought we would never see each other again, but instead, here we are, happily married. We decided to meet a month after the festival, and what was meant to be just a 2 weeks vacation turned into me moving into Serbia with him and getting married shortly after. And I feel truly great for every day that we found each other. I know it's risky. I know some of you may fear getting too old and not meeting the love of your life, or maybe not being able to have children. All of these feelings are valid, and at the same time, it is never too late to find love. I know people in their 60s that just started a relationship and are really happy. And at the end of the day, I would still prefer to be single than in a relationship where I'm not happy. But with that being said, I really hope you can find true lasting love if that's what you want. May you be blessed with a partner who loves and respects you, and may you build a beautiful life together. And make sure to subscribe to my channel where I share tips to help you create a love life filled with passion, intimacy, and connection. See you on the next one.